Nassourdine Imavov. Imavov stands taller by 3 inches at 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Sniper Imavov! Beach, Florida, here is Phil Megatron Hawes!
Into tonight, Imavov is in the blue, Hawes is in the black. 3 rounds possible.
The only thing I'd say for Hawes, Phil Hawes, is he's got to be careful, because if you knock someone out in 18 and a minute 18, you know, of course, that sends a message. I can knock people out. I'm fast. I have a striking advantage over a lot of people. But that confidence, and if you look for it, it can be detrimental. Any good coach will tell you, don't look for the knockout, just let it come naturally.
Hawes gone to the leg several times in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's a fast starter for sure.
Checked by Imavov most times. Feigns the takedown. Former arrest at Iowa State. Oh, counter shot. Imavov was covering up.
Yeah, the man has serious power and speed and technique, to be honest. The hands come back, he's in good position. See the way he glided out the way there. Then he chops away at the calf. Nice variation of strikes, keeping Imavov guessing. Oh, look at that.
Nearly sits him down completely with the leg kick. Just right in the face of Imavov since the opening second.
It's the speed of Hawes that is giving Imavov so many problems. Speed is such a great advantage to have. If you're a striker, if you're faster than the other guy, you know, it's very, very difficult to overcome a speed advantage. It's going to be all strategy, grappling, takedowns. Of course, I don't think he's going to get the takedowns against Phil Hawes because, as we said, the D1 wrestling that he has. But he can catch him by surprise.
Do not grab the gloves.
Hawes was also a junior college national champion at Iowa Central Community College.
Roll your head back in. Yes, yes, yes.
2 minutes in, Hawes with outside position as they clinch. And wraps up had a high crotch single leg there for a moment.
Hawes has got good head position here, just taking his time, controlling his man, and then trying to see what Imavov gives to him.
All right, careful.
This Tayon is dying to get involved tonight.
Hawes with a body lock.
If this stays here much longer, I think the referee, and there it is, there's the warning. He's going to probably break this up soon if there isn't a takedown or a separation, because not much doing here. Somewhere, Kamara Usman is proud.
And Imavov trying to force some separation with the shoulder strike. Usman should just be proud based on what he did last week. My goodness.
Absolutely. Beautiful performance. Incredible. You see, Hawes has got the double underhooks. Oh, no, he's got one underhook, pardon me. Thought he had the double. Trying to get the takedown. Needs to drop his weight down. Level change, drop down, go for the legs.
And Imavov just nowhere to go to really do anything with this pressure of Hawes.
Yeah, I mean, for Phil Hawes, he's winning the fight. Oh, that was a good elbow, though. There it is. That's what he's been looking for. Let's see what he can do with it.
And the elbow from Imavov actually opened the door for Hawes to land that takedown. But look at Imavov nearly right back to his feet. 1 minute to go, round one.
Nearly up, but he's going back down. And he's right into side control. So this is a good position. Phil has 50 seconds to make this work for him.
See what he tries to do with that left leg as it's locked up in the half guard of Imavov.
Yeah, if he gets his left hand and pushes on that right leg, he can just step over into mount, and then for the next 30 seconds try and pound the living daylights out of him. He's trying to get wrist control with that left hand, trying to sneak it around and grab the wrist of Imavov.
Stay busy.
It's like, stay busy. I can't move. Can't do anything. Tell Phil Hawes to stay busy.
Now he loosens up the right. Final 10 seconds coming around number 1. Hawes landing there.
Yeah, good shots.
All pressure from Hawes. Round 2 coming up.
Easy.
Stared Hawes down at the end of round 1, all the way back to his corner.
Fingers, guys.
There was a bit of gamesmanship there at the end from Imavov. I mean, if that's me personally, I want to do my gamesmanship by winning the fight, though, because that was a good round for Hawes. Didn't get the knockout like he had done in his last 2 fights, but it was clearly a 10-9 for Phil Hawes. And he's trying to do it again. He knows he just took him down, controlled him the whole time he was there. So it's a clear path to victory. Imavov has got to stop this takedown. He's got to get some separation. Try and get that underhook on the right hand, the right arm.
So for Hawes, right back to where he left off in round 1. A lot of clinch control time along the fence. Did score 2 takedowns. Wrestlers would call it a mat return. We'll see if he dips and changes levels here in round 2.
Imavov would call it an absolute pain in the backside.
Imavov trying to frame and sneak out the left side, fires an elbow. There's Hawes chasing the takedown for a moment. Back to his feet.
Hawes got to be careful. Imavov nearly connected with that knee there. There was a lot of power behind it.
Hawes is in control in the clinch right in front of Henry Hooft in his corner out of Sanford MMA.
Stay busy on the cage, please.
Imavov trying to push him up with a shoulder, forces the separation and back to the center. Getting a little busy here.
This is where Hawes is the most dangerous. He's so explosive, but look at that. Imavov connects with a left right, and again, he's wobbled. Hawes is hurt. Phil Hawes is definitely hurt. He wobbled there, he saw it in his eyes. And Imavov knows he's very confident now, pouring it on.
That for Phil Hawes to survive.
That's what he needed. He was hurt there. A few more shots, that could have been the end, but
Imavov sensed the opening and was trying to apply the pressure, and a little too much pressure. Hawes with his wits about him enough to get the takedown. Now on the back. Takedown numbers for Phil Hawes. See if he tries to trip and take another one. Under 2 minutes to go, round 2.
Attaque ça. Il y a 2 minutes to work. Voilà, voilà, prends. Vas-y,
Imavov keeps his feet. Still has his right leg trapped.
yeah, he's got a Kimura here, Imavov. He's got the Kimura grip locked up, but he needs to turn now onto his back, because he can't finish it there. Went the wrong way there. This is good for Hawes. This is what he wanted to do. This is where he wanted his opponent.
Short elbows, make it pay now.
So Hawes gets things back to the mat. Just over a minute to work here, and he'll look for an opening for some ground and pound.
Yeah, you hear Henry Hooft screaming, elbows, go to work now.
Catch the all-new UFC Live every Friday on ESPN2. This week we get you primed for Jair Rosenstruik taking on Cyril Gahn, as well as all the latest news and information from around the sport. UFC Live this Friday at 5:30 Eastern Time. Final minute, Hawes heavy on top and floating to stay in control.
Yeah, Nassourdine Imavov doing a good job of surviving here. You know, he's not allowing Phil Hawes a position to land any, significant strikes. Yeah, he's peppering away, body, head, all that stuff, but that doesn't do damage. It scores points to the referee, it shows dominance, it shows you winning, it shows you chipping away. But they're not significant shots, they're not going to end the fight. They're more of an annoyance or anything, but he's clearly winning the fight on the judges' scorecards, no doubt about that. And he is trying to land heavy shots. It's just the defensive maneuvers of Imavov that are stopping Hawes from getting those big shots off.
Try to land a short elbow there and maybe cause some damage, but instead Hawes able to ride it out. Third round is coming up. Hawes happy with the work he's done through 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Cautioned him to stay out of a slugfest.
Henry gave him some fantastic advice there, warned him, said, look, listen, Imavov knows he's down 2 rounds. He's going to come hard because he has to if he's going to win this fight. Tremendous advice, telling his fighter exactly what to expect in the next round, saying if you're at the distance, the calf kicks are working. But that a moment ago, that was a very explosive, very fast and well-timed takedown. And now here we are. This has been pretty much the story of the entire fight. Hawes pushing him up against the fence, controlling, working for takedowns. If history has shown us anything, after a minute or two of this action, he will get the takedown. But if I'm Hawes, I'm looking to separate. I've got the speed advantage. Of course, listen, winning the fight is the most important thing, okay? If you can get style points, great. Winning is what you came here to do, though, to be fair.
Now they separate. Back to the center, and Imavov will look to put something together here.
He's dangerous on the hands, with the hands here. When he's got the separation, he connected in the second round. He has the ability to hurt Phil. And there's that knee. See that knee that came up the middle? That gives Phil Hawes a little hesitation on shooting like the way he has been doing. You just tease it, you throw it out there, you say, hey, bud, go ahead, shoot. You're going to walk onto a knee. But in these situations here, Nassourdine Imavov needs to throw. He gets backed up and he doesn't throw. The only way he'll stop Phil Hawes from coming forward is if he gives him reason to, by throwing things, by making it dangerous to walk into range. This is better work. Now he's backing him up. Landed an uppercut there. I think someone lost a mouthpiece. No, I'm mistaken.
We got 3 minutes here.
3 minutes to go, and Hawes right back to the clinch.
Careful. Stay busy on the cage.
It's been a while since I studied French at school. Any idea what they're saying in the corner, Brendan?
No, French was not my language.
What was?
Well, I pretended to learn Spanish just for a couple of years so you can pass the grades, right? Yeah. Coming up on 2 minutes to go.
Stay busy, don't grab the fence. Don't grab it.
Clinch control time of 6 minutes and counting for Phil Hawes as we hit 2 minutes.
As you say, there's still 2 minutes left, and you never know what's going to happen. But for Phil Hawes, he's cruising to a victory here. That was a big elbow, though. And the lesson learned, you can't go out there and knock everybody out every time, Sometimes people can take your punches. Sometimes you just don't get them off. But right now, Imavov with a big shot.
It's a little wobble here. Imavov's putting them together.
Again, he's hurt.
Oh, what a comeback this would be. Imavov's teeing him off.
He's got 90 seconds to get a finish. And I'm telling you, he was wobbled. There was a big knee, a big elbow, a couple of punches.
When Imavov can't sit here in the clinch, that's where Hawes
he needs to separate. For Imavov, that was bad. He needs to stay off the fence at all costs, because he's clearly got the ability to finish him.
Just over a minute to go. Phil Hawes' corner imploring him to wrestle, but how much does he have left in the tank after eating some of those big shots?
Stop grabbing the fence.
I don't know French, but I know that Imavov's corner told him to let go of any guillotine hope and try to get back to the center and strike.
Stop grabbing the fence.
The referee, if he keeps grabbing the fence, then do something about it. That was a big elbow.
Another big elbow from the clinch for Imavov. Can he separate, get some space?
He has to get off the fence. He's trying to fight for the tie clinch here. You know, it's commendable, and he's landing good elbows, but he's got to get off the fence. The fence is his enemy.
Big knee.
He's hurt. 20 seconds left.
20 seconds to go.
Ah, that clinch. Wait for it, though. Knee.
Imavov with a big left.
He's
Hawes
so
is on
early.
woozy legs with 10 seconds to go.
10
Another
seconds.
combination for Imavov. Wow, and Hawes almost fell over, and he fell into Imavov.
I mean, man.
And that will probably seal the victory.
Imavov made that very exciting for the last 30 seconds.